I mostly cover country music here on YouTube, but that's not the only music I grew up listening to. So I'm going to give a quick breakdown of everything that me and my siblings grew up on. So my parents, for starters, to this day, they still listen to the radio. Mostly talk radio, but whatever the music stations are playing these days. And they were definitely like that back in the day. And my parents are also like really different when it comes to their musical preferences. The country and the rock stuff comes from my dad's side, and the more poppy stuff comes from my mom's side. So my dad, he's a big AC/DC fan, but he also listened to just like anything from the rock scene. He also big Guns N' Roses fan. In fact, he actually has the first album on a record. We have a record player at my parents' house. And also with country music, yeah, just listen to a whole lot of that. I remember actually driving around as a kid and Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire would come on the station, or a bunch of George Strait. George Strait's really big down in Texas, obviously, and just all that stuff. My mom, on the other hand, she never wants to admit this, but most of the music that I hear her play at home is late 90s, early 2000s, and she definitely had that playing a lot in the car when we were kids. A lot of Kelly Clarkson was playing, a lot of Michelle Branch was playing, and some Avril here and there. It was that, and then also we were church kids, went to VBS a lot as kids, and so whatever played on the Christian stations, I can't really name any artists that were big at the time, but I know that we listened to a lot of Christian music as well. But yeah, that was the main stuff that was playing in the 2000s. Now, as I got older, when I became a teenager, got my first guitar, my dad introduced me to the red dirt scene, Texas and Oklahoma music, basically, and introduced me to all the music coming out of like here, all the smaller bands. And that's how I got introduced to guys like Cross Canadian Ragweed. I eventually discovered the Turnpike Troubadours, and then just exploring this scene a little more. That's how I discovered Koe Wetzel. A few years ago, I discovered Colby Cooper. Two of these guys I've actually seen in concert, by the way. Just, that's basically kind of how it all went. It's nothing too fancy, but yeah, I mean, that's basically how it is.